welcome to the future of spelling. My name is Semicolon. As I like to link, you guessed it, a little. A lot, obviously. Linking is a fun and easy way to remember things by trying to find a connection. A link. Check out the eyebrows. Oh, a link. And it is so good for spelling. Oh, please change the record to link a lot. You keep saying all the time. Whatever, it's great. For spelling. So good. Now, before I start today's lesson, I've got two more. Not one, but two more. Shout-outs. Shout-outs. Two of them. First up is 8-year-old Leah, who was 8 yesterday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Leah. In the dentist chair, happy birthday to you. Yeah. Go Leah, go Leah, go Leah, Leah. Right, so her one is for the spelling of donkey. Oh, stop it. Monkey. That's not easy. That could easily be M-U-N-K-Y. Easily. Easily. Now, what she said is, at the end of the word monkey is key. She said, you put the key in the lock, and the O could be the hole where you put the key in. You put the key, I've added that bit, you put the key in the lock to let the monkey out of the cage. And off they go. Okay, so the O is the hole, and the word key. Nice work, birthday girl. Very good, Leah. Check that out. Now, there are not many words ending EY. There really aren't. 2-syllable words. I don't really know that many 1-syllable words, really. But for 2-syllable words ending EY, it's pretty rare. In fact, can you think of any other words ending EY 2 syllables? You got 5 seconds. Here we go. Think of any? There are quite a few. There are high frequency words. 10. And here's a way to remember the 10. You may not get all 10 in straight away, but you'll remember most of them because it's a very, very bizarre scene. This is really handy because EY says difficult. So there aren't many. Normally just a Y. Forget that E. Just forget that E. Over to my very bizarre link. Words ending EY. When you hear an E sound at the end of a word that has more than 1 syllable, put a Y, not EY. This rule applies to over 10,000 words. And here are 3 of them. Funny, happy, and silly. These high frequency words break the rule. And here's a way to commit them to memory. A red-coated, bearded big fella and his monkey set off on a journey in their trolley. He lost his sleigh. Pulled by a turkey and donkey, the reindeers were having a break. Flying over many an alley and valley, going down everyone's chimney
delivering presents, with his reward being a jar of honey, not money.
I told you it was random. See how many you can remember. Turkeys, monkeys and all sorts. Honey, come on. We love it. Is it in? You know it is. Well, some of it will be. The next shout out is from Jill. Jill with a G. Jill with a G. Short for Gillian. Jill with a G. Not with a J. Jill with a G. Who is 49. Yeah. She's a teacher. She loves linking. In fact, Leah is in her class. These links came in together. For the spelling of clause. Clause. She said a clause is a group of words, and Santa Claus has a group of presents, a bunch of presents. Clause is a bunch of words. She spotted that clause is made up of the Santa Claus, a surname, Claus, and the letter E. Nice work, Jill with a G, Jill with a G, Jill with a G. We love it. Now, talking of clause, a clause is when you can use a semicolon. A semicolon is a really cool punctuation mark to use, but it's difficult to understand. Not easy. But, thanks to this, it is!
Semicolon. Clauses and long items. A semicolon is used after a lengthy item in a list or to connect independent clauses that have a common subject. It is more powerful than a comma, so the comma is the bottom part of the symbol, but not quite as strong as a full stop, which is therefore the top part. The S and C of semicolon could stand for Santa Claus or subject and comma. Put a semicolon when you pause after a long item on your list to Santa Claus. Or clause, clause and pause rhyme.
There you go. Pippity pip pip pips, pip pip pips. Jill with a G had another one as well. The spelling of what. We did this in the lesson before, lesson 89. She said, she spotted the word hat inside what and said, what shop did you buy that hat at? What shop? For that hat. We love it. Good call. Very good, Jill with the G. 49-year-old Jill. You've got yourself a badge. So, keep those shout-outs coming. I love a shout-out. This lesson, lesson number 90, is how many more things can look like letters? Levels 3 to 5. How many more? Well, the answer is stacks. There's so many things that look like letters. It's a great technique. The first one up is vaccine. Vaccine. That could be VAXEEN. That's not easy at all. Vaccine. But now it is.
Vaccine. A is next to two C's that can look like a hole, that is followed by the word in, then the letter E for either. When you have a vaccine, the needle makes a hole in either arm. Or is it either arm?
Is it in? You know it is. So the letter O looks like a hole. There you go. The next one up is explanation. Explanation. A lot happening here. Oh, I've broken this down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 parts of this. A lot happening with this word. Let's see my explanation.
Explanation. X, a term for somebody you used to go out with, is followed by the word plan, then the word at, then IO that looks like the number 10, followed by an N. My plan is to meet my ex at 10 o'clock to give my explanation for why I finished with her. But I'm getting very nervous, and she's not going to be happy.
X plan at 10. Then the N. You can hear the N. So the number 10 is I-O. Things that look like letters. The next one up is... Hygiene. Come on. Your personal hygiene. That's a very hard word. Hygiene. Really tough. Really tough. But not anymore. So yes, sir.
Hygiene. Hey, without the E, is next to GI, that is a soldier in the US Army, or an airman in the US Air Force, that is next to ENE, that looks like a pair of eyes and a nose. Hey, GI! Your personal hygiene's a disgrace! Drop and give me 20. Sir, yes, sir!
So ENE looks like a pair of eyes and a nose. Now GI, initially, the initials, GI, were stood for galvanised iron as used by the logistics services in the United States Armed Forces. But they now use it for government issue, general issue and ground inventory. That's a lot to take in, isn't it? Yeah. Forgot to say, by the way, explanation, isn't it a funny one that it comes from the word explain? So it should be explanation. Explanation, but we drop the I. I need to find out from Lady Lexicographer why that's the case. It should be explanation, explanation. Oh, where's the icon? I'm not happy with that. Ooh. So, the next one up.
Good job. Good job. When the kids are swinging on the gate. Good job. When the
Session. Oh, where's the H? Come on. Where's the H? I'm not happy with that. Ooh. Over to the...
Session. The SSIO in the middle of this word look like the numbers 5, 5 and 10. Now, Catherine, what's 5 plus 5? 10, miss. Correct. That ends today's maths session.
That ends today's maths session. Just fantastic impression of a woman. I mean, just a ridiculous impression. I'm so talented. 5 plus 5 is 10. SSIO. We love a bit of maths. I'm a maths man. I love maths. Get that to spelling? Tremendous. Now, this is madness. Look at this, right? Words ending with a shun sound. SHN. Like session. Have a guess how many other ways there are to spell the sound shun at the end of a word. I mentioned it a couple of times before in my lessons. There's no harm in saying it again. TION is your banker. Station, attention, population, explanation. Loads. But other ways. Look at this.
Words ending with a shun sound. The English language is well and truly bonkers. The sound SSION makes at the end of the word can be spelt 12 other ways, and here they are. How impossible is spelling? Hello! 85% of these words end TION. So if you're not sure what to put, choose this one, as you'll be right 8.5 times out of 10.
13? 13? 13? That says it all, doesn't it? English is a second language, really. Write down fashion, explanation, magician, and good luck! Because you need it, but not anymore. The next one up is interfere. People who interfere. Oi! Oh, sorry. interfere. The ending is difficult. E-R-E? Yeah. Could easily be E-A-R or double E-R, like beer, double E-R at the end there, that sort of thing. Not easy. Over to my link.
Interfere. The E-R-E are a pair of eyes and a long nose. And that's because people who interfere tend to stick their nose into everyone's affairs. So annoying.
Our neighbour, Nosy Norman, you can't get enough. He's all over it. All over the fence with that sort of nose, I'm not surprised. But he's a good guy, Norms. We like Norms. He's a top lad. He just can't help being a bit nosy. The next one up is... scissors. It's a great word, isn't it? Scissors. Scissors. So satisfying to say. Scissors. Scissors. It's like sizzling. Sizzling. Oh, we love a sizzling sound. Sizzling. We love a sizzling sound. Look at this word. Come on. It's gotta be S-I-Z-Z-E-R-S. Come on, spelling. A C, double S, an O. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, that hurt. Really, really difficult. But not anymore. Snip, snip.
Scissors. There are 3 pairs in this word. A pair of S's on the outside, a pair of S's in the middle, and of course, a pair of scissors. Snippity snip!
Snippity snip, snippity snip. So the C and the O look like scissor handles, and you sometimes get scissors when you can put your finger through, so it's not 2 O's, but it's actually like a C. Things that look like letters. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful technique. So that ends today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. Things that look like letters. Have you got any good links? Let me know. Come on. Come on. Win yourself a badge or 2 or 3 or 4, or actually there are 36 different badges we've got here. Here are a couple for you. Here are a couple. Never separate a para from their parachute. Para, inside, separate. A classic misspell. Key. You turn the letter K, turn it around, the E is the keyhole, and the K becomes a Y. We love that one. Then of course we've got the man himself, Semicolon. The name of the app is Semicolon. Is it in? You know it is. Snippity snip.